Hi, it's Morgan here with another YouTube video. I just decided to do a YouTube video now because I'm back at school. So this school year will be my final year at my university, and tomorrow, the semester officially starts. Tomorrow is the first day of classes. Although, for me, according to my schedule, I do not have any classes on Wednesday. So, in reality, I really only don't start classes until the day after tomorrow on Thursday. And I have classes pretty much all throughout the day on Thursday with maybe an hour break, a little over an hour break for lunch, and then a 15-minute break in between my second to last class before the day, and then my last class ends at 7 p.m. And then I have a half hour for dinner, or a half hour to eat dinner. And so I basically start from my classes start at 9:30 a.m. and then they end at 7 p.m. with the break for lunch in between. So I pretty much have classes all throughout the day tomorrow. And then Friday, luckily, I do not have any classes. And next week, Monday, I have a class, but it's not until 7 p.m. in the evening, and it ends at 8:30 p.m. So I kind of have sort of a 4-day weekend because I don't have a class on Monday until the evening, which is nice. It's nice that my schedule kind of worked out that way. And also another nice thing is that, like Wednesday, as I said, I don't have any classes. So Wednesday I won't have any classes, and Tuesday I'll have like two classes, but I don't believe I have classes in the afternoon on Tuesday. Although I might have one class in the afternoon on Tuesday. Um, and then I end classes on Tuesday earlier than I end classes on Thursday. So I think I have like four classes Thursday, whereas on Tuesday I only have three classes. Um, yeah, I think that's right. I think I'm remembering that right. It's possible I might have five classes. No, I have four classes. I'm pretty sure Thursday because I have five classes in total. So I couldn't have five classes on Thursday. That wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, so since my last video, which I believe I recorded, I want to say late, mm, let me think. I want to say I recorded it late July, um, or early August, somewhere around there. And then I went back to school mid-August, so I moved back in this past Sunday. So I've been at school Sunday night, Monday, and then today. And tomorrow I'll have, I have a doctor's appointment that I have to go home for because I'm going to be doing it with her over FaceTime. And I couldn't get my FaceTime to work on my computer, so I have to use our main computer at home to do the appointment with her over FaceTime. Um, and that'll be nice because I actually haven't had an appointment with her in quite a while. And she's a doctor of mine that I really like. Plus, she's a woman. So it's always nice, considering that I'm a woman, it's always nice to have a doctor who's a female as well. And then I do have other doctors with California Center for Functional Medicine. Um, and my main doctor there is a guy, but his like assistant is a woman. So and then I have like a psychologist as well. So I have a lot of like doctors and a psychologist, as well as a homeopathic doctor too, because I'm still going through treatment plans for my mental health issues that I've had for the longest time, that I've basically lived with since middle school. That was pretty much when they started, I'd say. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about really my mental health issues. I more just wanted to do this video because I wanted to give you guys an update since the last video I did on what the rest of my summer was like, even though it was only a few weeks. And then kind of give you guys an idea of how excited I am for this last college year of mine. And I'm actually recording this video in my dorm room. So I've done, I think, 2 other YouTube videos in my dorm room, recording them in my dorm room. So yeah, behind me is my dorm room. That black thing that you see is the fridge and the microwave. And then the big thing back there next to the door is my closet. And um, on this side, there is the sink and some other furniture as well. So yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea of my dorm room. And then my bed, you can't see, but my bed is to the left of my desk over here. And yeah, that's kind of my dorm room. You can get a fair idea of it from looking in the video behind me. But yeah, and it's nice. I have a single room, and I've always had this exact room since my freshman year here. So I'm pretty sure not a lot of college students can say that they've had the same room since freshman year. But I always ask for this room because I like the location of it, and it's a single room. And for medical and personal preferences, I kind of need to have a single room. I just don't think I do too well with having a roommate. Um, and sleep is important to me, and I need to make sure I get enough sleep, good sleep every night. So there's that reasoning as well. But yeah, so um, since my last video, I think mostly what I did for the rest of the summer since coming back from Idaho was pretty much just relaxed. And I watched Netflix. I did my calculus math. I'm now on lesson 5 in the textbook, and still scoring below 50% on the first 4 lessons. But I'm hoping on the 5th lesson I score a little better, and hopefully I can at some point get above 50%. And yeah, so um, what else? Yeah, so I mostly was just watching Netflix, watching shows on other streaming sites that I use. I was doing the calculus for fun. I was also reading a little bit. I actually have uh, 4 books in my dorm room, along with some National Geographics and Nature Conservancy magazines. And I do plan to try and read a little bit tonight. But this is one of the books. Um, it's the first book in a series, and the series is called Keeper of the Lost Cities. Um, it's a book or a series that I had never really heard of before, and the author is Shannon Messenger. I'm sure there we go. Shannon Messenger. I don't know if you can read that very well, but that's the author. And this book was actually given to me by my tennis coach. I think she gave it to me. She might have just let me borrow it, but I can always ask her if she wants it back. Um, and then the second book is called Exile. And the website where you can look up these books is keeperofTheLostCities.com. Um, and yeah, it's gotten a lot of praise. Like I said, I've never read this series before, so I haven't even read the first chapter yet. I've just read the kind of the prologue, and it sounds like really, or the preface. I've read the preface, but I've not read the first chapter. But it sounds, based on the preface, it sounds like really interesting. It sounds very cool. I kind of like how it's written based on the preface. Um, but yeah, I can't say any much more than that. Although I guess I could kind of glance at the back and give you an idea for what it's about. So it looks like it involves a 12-year-old girl who's a foster child and also happens to be a telepath. Um, so, she can hear the thoughts of everyone around her. But that's made her an outcast even to her own family. And then she meets a mysterious boy named Fitz who appears out of nowhere and can also read minds. And then, like, she discovers this whole world where she does belong. Um, but so she's basically forced to leave behind everything and then start a new life in this place that's vastly different from her own that she discovers. Um, so yeah, so it sounds like a very interesting read, and I'm gonna try and read some of it tonight, probably before or after I take a shower or both, because I do need to take a shower tonight. Although I did take one this past Sunday, so my hair still feels fairly clean, doesn't feel too greasy, and it actually still looks fairly clean, but I'll still take a shower tonight. So yeah, and then um, yeah, I'm looking forward to this semester, like I've said. I have three of my syllabuses printed out, and the other two syllabuses I haven't been able to print out yet because the classes aren't on the Canvas site yet. That's the physiological psychology and the special topics yoga class. But I do have my exercise physiology printed out. Um, and then I have my other two printed out. I have my genetics one printed out, and then I have my English one, feature writing and blogging printed out, and yeah, that's basically my syllabuses, at least three of them, and then I have two more that I need to print out once the classes get up onto Canvas. Um, and yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to this year because one is my last year in college, so I'll graduate next year after spring semester. And I just feel like for some reason this final year here is going to be a fun and good year. And I don't know if that's because I have already 5 years of college under my belt, and this is my sixth year at this university, or if it's because it's my technically my third year being a senior, because I've been a senior the past 2 years. So yeah, or it might be a combination of both of those, but I've always there's something I've always loved about coming back to school, coming back to college. And I live on campus, so I go home often during the semesters, but I live on campus. And it's kind of nice, deciding what to do every day without my parents around. But I'm in constant communication with them throughout each day. And like I said, I go home often. My dad and I and my mom kind of halfway are big Stanford University football fans. We're big Stanford football fans, and every fall semester for me, or every football season, college football season, we go to all the Stanford football home games, and then all the away games we record, and I come home when it's convenient for me to watch the Stanford away games recorded. And that's just always been a tradition in my family ever since I was born. So basically, I've been going to the football games ever since I was a baby. And I've grown to really love football as a sport, to really love watching it. I would never play football myself because I have always been really skinny, and I'd just be getting squished like Dickens. And I'd probably be getting constantly injured every time I got squished or got tackled or whatever. So plus football's not really a women's sport. It's mostly guys who play football. I'm sure women could play football, but most of them choose not to, and so it's more of a guy sport now. Um, but yeah, so and I just love going to the football games. And the past decade plus, Stanford has had some really fun games. They've had some really awesome players. They've had some great quarterbacks, and they've had a lot of good wins. And I'm looking forward to this season. I think with them still having KJ Costello and Cameron Scarlett and um, a lot of their other good defensive ends and tight ends and all of that, they're gonna potentially have a good year. So I'm hoping that they have a lot of wins. It would be nice if they could get into the college football playoffs, but that might not happen. They had a shot at that one season. I want to say, I don't know, 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years ago, but 3 to 5 years ago, somewhere in there, they had a shot at that, and they unfortunately didn't make the cut, and it was a disappointing because they really had the potential to be able to make that to make the playoffs, but they didn't. Um, and I'm hoping at some point in my lifetime they end up making the college football playoffs because that would be just awesome. Um, and yeah, so far there's some events coming up. This Friday, I have a floor meeting at noon, and then at 9 p.m. this Friday, there's the back to school dance that goes until midnight. Um, and then this Saturday, I'm really excited because my parents and I are going to go to our first Luke Bryan concert at Shoreline Amphitheater. And we've been to the Shoreline Amphitheater venue before for 3 Keith Urban concerts. Um, but this time it's going to be a Luke Bryan concert, and I really like him as a country singer. Um, and he has a lot of good songs, and so I'm looking forward to seeing him in concert for the first time. Plus, Shoreline is a wonderful venue. It's a really nice amphitheater, and I think the concert will be really great. Um, and I'm looking forward to that. And then Thursday, there was a student activity thing, but it kind of conflicts with with my last class of that day, so I don't know if I'll go to that or not. I might be too exhausted after the day's out because I'll have had classes pretty much all throughout the day. And then Sunday, this coming Sunday, I think that evening there's another student activity, and that one I might go to. I think it's like a paint night or something like that. Um, and then next week will be my full first week of classes. Classes throughout the week. So yeah, so probably this weekend I'll you know do textbook readings, and whatever homework that I get on Thursday. To prepare to get it done early before next week starts. But if I don't get it all done on the weekend, that's fine because I don't have a class until the evening on Monday, like I've said. So I have that pretty much whole day to get any homework done for Tuesday that I need to get done, and then I have all Wednesday to get any homework done that I need to get done for Thursday. Um, Sorry, I thought someone just called my name, but it must have been from outside, and they must have been calling someone else. Um, so, yeah. So I think that is mostly all I have to say. I can't think of anything else that I want to say. So I think I will end the stream there. So I still don't have any subscribers. So if there are people out there who do watch my videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and feel free in any of the videos that I've already done, feel free to leave any comments, um, and just give me your thoughts on what you think of my YouTube videos. Maybe some suggestions on what else I could do, because I know I've said I'm going to do reactions to certain shows that I watch, but I haven't actually done that yet. I'm still kind of learning how to record videos, and I'm not exactly sure how to get the episodes showing in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. So I still have to figure that out. Um, so yeah, but anyway, so I have to still take my evening pill, so I should probably stop the video and do that. And then I do have to take a shower tonight. So it's past 7 p.m., so I should probably end the video here. All right, so till next time, guys, and peace.